it is a super windy night. So you're gonna hear some flapping and cracking and stuff like that. And it's just the wind, it's really super windy. So something I'm super happy about it, super impressed with, is these guys did this full rebuild, the 0-mile engine, but they didn't prettify it. It's the, they left the original worn paint, The whole engine bay is original, which I really, really dig. I really like that. I'm gonna clean this up. I'm not gonna paint it or anything. I'd like to find some way to seal these surfaces that all got stripped off because the leaking brake master cylinder, that was brand new. Now it drips down here. I've got everything. I've got all the hoses. I've got all, darn it. Where the heck are they? Yeah, I mean, this is the thing. I already bought all the brand new stuff for the GT. I have it all right here. Come on, where's that braided line? Whew, yeah, you see? Even got my Continental belt. Belts are not in. Water pump turns nicely. I have not cranked this over. Carbs are in pieces in a box over there, but I have the GT's carb sets, which I've already completely rebuilt. So I'm gonna slap those on these. I have a brand new radiator, British Heritage made, correct brass, all new hoses. I have all braided line for all this stuff. And put that in. Really get this, pretty. Rest of the carbs, I'm delighted. I'm delighted with it. It has this, this was an Italian design. I believe it was the same people that did the Aston Martin DB5. So they have this really clean lines. I love this, this sight line that runs along the back of it. Actually, from this angle, it kind of looks like the rear end of my 56 DeSoto. Isn't that funny? It doesn't look like that in real life, but I never thought I'd be down for the convertibles. I don't know why, but this is it's really elegant. I mean, because this model was designed to be, this Roadster, that's what it was made to be. GT's kind of an add-on with the hardtop. And this is really elegant. Yeah, you can see where their paint job got messed up. And there's all these cracks and bubbles. This is a replacement lid. It was turquoise. So this is gonna have to be stripped down. This looks like, I'm wondering if they blended in some original paint, because some of this looks original. I wonder if they did like a half and half. And look at this. Something happened up here, I don't know what. And they cleaned that up. I mean, obviously that's all original paint. That's a new paint, I think. That's definitely new. I've got all the carpets, whole carpet set. None of the sound deadening or nothing's been put in. These are just kind of dropped here. Emergency brake got pulled way too far up and the ratchet's stuck. So I'm gonna have to get in under there and disconnect that. Believe it or not, I believe these are the correct 69 seats. This vinyl, and they have this heat pressure line put in to match this weird puffy dial they put in for safety. The 69 chiclet headrests. I'm gonna keep the gear shift, I really am. I think that's cool. I'm not quite sure what these dudes were thinking, but like the vents in here, they're not there. I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to pull this dash, so I'm actually gonna put the dash in here from the 67s. The 67 dash doesn't have that pillowy thing. It's just a beautiful strip of metal that runs along with a strip of chrome, and it has a, you know, glove box and everything. 40-year-old beautiful tires are holding nicely. The front two kept going flat. I was like, it sucks. I was hoping to save these tires. It was just the stem valve was loose. So that's cool. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad in here. There's no tube in this. On the GT, this was just going. It's rusted. These are for the seats. Back plates. These look new, just rusted. I mean, I have another brand new set, but they'd need to be surfaced or surface themselves. But I have new ones. A little bit of surface rust. No, that's nice and solid. That's nice and solid. Beautiful. Yep. It's original. That's original. Gosh, that's nice. Nice and solid. So I'm going to clean this all up and make it all pretty, but I don't want to paint it. I just want to seal it so it doesn't, you know, rust anymore. I'd clear coat it or something. If you have any advice about that, please let me know. So yeah, I'm excited. It's cool, you know, because my dad had an XK150 Jaguar, darn it, and it lived in the house forever because he would repair it in fits and starts. But it was this exact same color, and it was always in my dad's garage. But also in my dad's garage were MGB GTs. He never had a convertible. So it's kind of like, it's not a GT, and it's not Dad's Jag, but it's the right color. It tugs at my heartstrings a little. I just think it's a beautiful design. Because obviously you have these, you know, the whole body was designed as a single piece, single curve, single planes. And then they just removed the cutouts. I don't know, it strikes me as, you know, it has a lot of sort of airplane design feel like it to me. And this is really how they were meant to be. And this is what they were designed to be. I just never thought I would ever own a convertible. Oh, it's really elegant. When I get that 67 dash in, boy, this car's gonna look nice. I'm not gonna do a bunch with the paint. Where I can look where it's solid, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna repaint this whole trunk lid. And this is that really expensive hood. And it came, I don't know what they did. Paint match isn't quite right. So I'll take this one down because you can actually see, look. You can see it's bubbling. So I'll strip this one down. I'll paint that and the deck lid. And then, you know, I'll rub this down and everything, but I'm not gonna fix anything too much. I'm gonna clean it up. I have all brand new trim, but I'm not gonna put it on. I actually really like this shaved look. I think it looks really cool. I am gonna get so mad. I had 2 fog lamps from my dad. I was blind with grief. I sold them, I gave them to a guy. But I want fog lamp, clear, not yellow. So I get this kind of like double I don't know, kind of like the, 69 Mustang, the double headlights. I just think it looks a little meaner. Speaking of meaner, I couldn't believe it. This thing has stance. I mean, I don't think you can really see it, but it's not just sitting there. It's actually, it's got some stance. That butts up a little bit. I'm super impressed. I'm delighted. I really am. My goal tomorrow, I gotta go up in the attic and I'm gonna get out the rebuilt carb set, radiator, all the hoses I have down here. I'm gonna run all the new hose lines here. I was underneath, and the steel pipe is not hooked up. Basically, there's a break in the line back there, and I've got to fix that. But I'm gonna try to get this thing running tomorrow. If I can do it, I'll do it. I want it to turn over. I want to hear it. The whole exhaust system's new. Brakes, there are no brakes. All the brakes are off and they're all in pieces. I'm really happy about that trunk. I'm really, really, really happy about that. Boy, that's great. I love the fact that it's a one family owner car. That so much work has already been done. Like floors and stuff. I don't mind the funky paint at all. I'll make it look better. I'll polish it down. Make it look clean. Yeah, I'll put the 67 dash. It's more kind of like old school, like World War II, like fighter pilot. It's a straight metal, chrome lines, radio. It's very pretty. Looks very classy. Funny how tight this car is when you're sitting in it, because the convertible, you got a lot of room. It's because the car is small, but so is the footwell size. It's like you put the car on. I love this. It's just like the wheel wells, where it's got the smooth form, and then they did the cutout. You have the smooth form, it continues on like so. They just did this chop. Yeah, I like it. I like it an awful lot. I think it's a beautiful piece. I think it's awesome. I can't wait to get it running. Well, tomorrow we got us a big day. And we'll see what we can do. 40 years, apparently, or something like that, hasn't run 0 miles. So I've got to start an engine that has sat for decades, but also has not been broken in. So that's gonna be just lots of fun. Oh, wrist check. True Pogue today. There it is. Looks nice against the green there, doesn't it? There we go. All right, folks, thank you for watching, and we will know more tomorrow.